what are we watching out for in the world of FNO now, given that we're seeing a bit of a run-up that came in again in the markets as well in the last 30 minutes. 25,000 has come in again, Nigel, today. Now, what are the keys to watch out or levels to watch out for, as well as in the FNO strategy? What are we keeping an eye out on?
Well, Vinny, if you looked at it yesterday, that was a bit of a teaser you saw with regard to the short covering. And if the bulls have the momentum, and you can push this market up, the entire movie will play out. And this market is aggressively net short. Those shorts will be forced to cover out. And just take a look at what's happened today. The Nifty is higher. There's some mild open interest down. That's telling you there is a bit of covering out there. The Nifty Bank, in the last 2 weeks or so, that was a relative underperformer. That's come in for a bigger short covering bounce. Even at the start of today, it underperformed a little bit, but you can see that one has perked up and the open interest is down by close to around 2%. Now, it appears on the Nifty, there's a strategy that's playing out, which is a short straddle. What is that? The 24,900 call, 24,900 put. You pocket the premium of both of them. That's nearly around 210, 220 rupees or thereabouts. And then you're hoping that the Nifty expires in the next 3 sessions in a particular range. And take a look at it. On the put side, there is aggressive writing that you're seeing, because the premium has come down sharply out there and there's a massive open interest built up. But on the call side, keep in mind, 24,900 call, you're in the money out there. And yet the premium out there is more or less flattish. So the bears are giving an equal fight over there. Otherwise you've got the direction right in the money call option, but the IVs have come off a little bit. There is writing that we're seeing at this strike as well. And if that short straddle is at play, you pocket 200 rupees, 24,900 minus 200, which gives you around 24,700. And you add 200, which is 25,100. So that's the broad 400-point range you're working with, if in case the short straddle is at play. Moving to the Nifty, well, we've conquered the 20 DMA. The 50 DMA is something that we'll be looking at. So that's the next resistance mark. While on the Nifty Bank as well, you've seen a good bounce. That in fact is just on the verge of taking over the 20 DMA, but the 50 DMA remains a little bit elusive out there. So keep an eye out on both those two technical marks. Stock futures, Paytm, that's come out of nowhere. It's seeing a lot of buying interest today, and there's a massive open interest built up as well. So fresh long addition is what you're seeing on Paytm. PNB Housing Finance, that's the stock I highlighted in the final 30 minutes of trade yesterday. I said this is the one that's likely to come out of the FNO band. Now, since it's come out of the FNO band, it has valuation comfort, and the street is waiting by for the next CEO announcement. That stock is one of the biggest gainers today after coming out of the FNO ban. The shorts in the system are getting a little bit nervous. And today I'm saying watch out for PG Electroplast. Why is that? There were massive shorts in the system. Now that appears, at least as of now, at the calculation as of now, it appears it's a candidate to come out of the FNO ban. Remember, another heavily shorted counter. So I'll keep an eye out on PG Electroplast as well. Back to you.
Okay, all right, Nigel. Thanks very much for that. So that's what's taking